Picking up the pace, Gary Donaldson. 28D, the 98, Austin Johnson. Green flag at a 4. Foot to the floor, engines roaring. Here they go into 1. It is the 42T, Tim Shields with the lead. Marshall Jewett, the 6, 3 wide battle as they go into turn 3. Around for lap 1 of 15. It'll be the 42T. .38 Double D continues to backfire. Great battle up front, little contact between the 98 of Johnson and the 6 of Jewett. Everybody continues, and everybody's chasing that 42T of Tim Shields. Johnson, the 98, the 28D. Donaldson, the 6, Marshall Jewett. Number 9, Don Mars has to back off the gas, coming at a 2. Donald Brown behind him in the 26. Your leader into 1. Brown in the 26 and the 9 of Don Mars in a good battle for 5th. Brown trying to hold on in that blue and white number 26, that red number 9 behind him. That is Don Mars. Later on the front stretch, that 42T of Tim Shields. Tim Shields, your point leader, has won championship in the stock car division 2007, has wins in both the Grand National and the stock car class. Gary Donaldson, defending champion in this division, right now second in this feature, and he is a full straightaway behind your leader, that 42T. 98, Austin Johnson started outside row 2, running in 3rd. Marshall Jewett in 4th in the 6, Brown in the 26. And now Baker into 52 and the 9 are battling back and forth. Baker into 52 does edge out the 9 of Mars. 52 of Baker. Continues to run in 6th. Your leader on the front stretch in the 42T. 15-lap main for the Grand Nationals. We've had 4 different feature winners this year. Tim Shields has 4 wins already. He has half of the wins. And a little problem over here in turn number 2, the 15. Nick Drew brings out the caution in turn number 2. Gets spun around. The 97, Houston Johnson, almost collected him. They were able to squeak by. And everybody continues. 11, Bill Rusinger. At a 4, foot to the floor once more. Green flag. It's the 42T, Tim Shields, point leader. Leading him into turn number 1. He drops to the bottom side of the track. He'd been running the top groove lap for lap, moves to the bottom. And now he's back up on the high side through 3 and 4. Donaldson in 2nd. Johnson in 3rd, followed by Brown, and then the 6 of Jewett. Now he's back up on the high side, the 42T, Tim Shields. Donaldson, the 28D, the 26 of Brown. Battle at the back, the 15, Nick Drew. Trying to battle the 97 of Houston Johnson, work his way back up through the field after bringing out the caution in lap 7. Your leader, the 42T, coming around for lap 10 of 15. It will be Shields, Donaldson, then Brown. Johnson, Mars, the 6. Marshall Jewett, 52 of Jim Baker. 7-11 of Rusinger. Nick Drew, the 15, the 97 of Houston Johnson. Leaders coming out of 4. Around for 11 of 15. And Brown has gotten around Donaldson. '98, Johnson, the 9 of Mars, battle side by side. Jewett into 52 of Baker likewise. 42T, Tim Shields, Brown, then Donaldson. Mars has gotten around the 98 of Johnson. That was your battle for fourth. Baker, the 52, and the 6 of Jewett. 12 complete, lap 13 this time by Tim Shields, Brown, Donaldson, Mars. Can he move up any farther? Baker, the 52, then the 6 of Jewett. Around a complete, lap 14. White flag for that 42T, Tim Shields. One to go in your battle for second again. The 26 of Brown, the 28D of Donaldson. Donaldson hard into turn 3. 42T will win it. Oh, and Brown spins in turn number 4. Everybody avoids him.
Race is over, guys. Race is over. I need 42T, 28D.
Unbelievable. He'd worked his way up to second. Spins.
Tech area, please.
What a battle all the way to the end. Your winner is going to be that 42T, Tim Shields. Shields now has 5 wins in 9 tries. There is that 42T, the number 9 Saloon. McCarthy Auto Group, Victory Lane at 42T. Point leader coming in tonight out of Kansas City, Missouri. Number 9 Saloon, T&E Tire, Extreme Colors, AAA Transmission, all on board with him, along with Bill and Larry's Auto Service. Car is off. Helmet is off. How about a hand for Tim Shields? Win number 5 of the 2014 season. He has 5 wins in 9 tries.
Got the winner of the Grand Nationals here tonight, Tim Shields. Tim, this is turning out to be quite a season. Boy, 5 out of 9 so far.
Yeah, actually, we've been pretty fortunate, you know. Last year we had some bad luck, and I think maybe the luck's trying to fall my way a little bit, you know. I blamed it on 2013, you know, bad luck 13.
I was going to say, I think I remember once last year, man, you had some back trouble there from one of them accidents, a real hard hit.
Yeah, when I took the wall hit down there, so yeah, it kind of slammed my back down on the ground, but we're recovered.
Okay, everybody wants to know about a winner. Chassis, who's making the power?
Well, it's Wicked Chassis. And I got Jason Parks that actually helps me set it up and does all the suspension tuning, and he's got a lot to do with this car. So
now, is Wicked Chassis, is that something here in town, or is that?
Yeah, that'd be Jimmy Winkler.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You told me that. I think on one of the other wins.
Yep, I did. So they build pretty good cars, you know. I'm getting to where I like this thing, you know.
I would say.
You know, he calls it a Wicked Chassis, so we might as well call it Wicked Fast, I guess. No.
I was going to say 5 out of 9, but that is pretty wicked. But what about the power now?
Tom Grist out of Topeka does the motor for it. So
now that's the same guy that's running in the A-Mod class?
Yeah, he was here tonight, showed up, kind of messed with the car a little bit, make sure the motor's all good. So he's got another one that he's working on right now. We'll have it in here in a couple of weeks. So
let's kind of cover the sponsors a little bit. We can't forget them people. Sometimes I pass over them. Yeah. You want to mention them? Go ahead.
Yeah, without them we wouldn't be here, right?
Exactly.
We got number 9 Saloon, Bill and Larry's. You know, if it wasn't for Bill and Larry's, I tell you what, I worked there. So, and I work on this car there. Yeah. You wouldn't believe the hours that we put in there, and he doesn't say a word for me about, just go ahead and do what you need to do, Tim, get it done. So I owe him a great big favor. KC Tent Works, they're on board, having good good deals with them. T&E Tire, Moss, MAS. That's about it.
That's about it.
Yeah. Without them guys and my fans and my family, you know, you always got to think they have my mom.
Okay, folks. Once again, the winner here tonight for the Grand Nationals, Tim Shields, 5 out of 9. Like I say, almost a dream season.
Yep. Well, we'll see what we can do with the rest of it, right?
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Tim.
Thank you.
B-Mods coming up. USRA B-Mods. This is a 15-lap A. We have Doug Keller, the 7K, alongside the 7J, Jake Richards. Tim Powell, the 57, the 21C, Chad Clancy. Yancey Shepard, the 20Y, the 17T, Shadron Turner. 99, Brad Smith, the 15, Ed Knoll. 7MX, Monty Cook, the 11 Junior, Randall Schiffelbein Jr. Toby Thompson, the 24T, alongside the 42, point leader, Gene Claxton. Scheduled row 7, the 11C, Chad Feather, and the 181, Luke Neiman. 43, Jeff Miles, and the 66X, Dustin Campbell. Scheduled row 9. Those that moved up from the B, the 06, Keith Cobb, 222, Colton Stevens, Lucas Isaacs in the 6, 17, Dean Galvin. Our parade lap as the stars and cars roll out of 4. Let's give a big wave. Waved your favorite car, favorite color, favorite number, favorite driver. The drivers waving at us, thanking us for coming out as we thank them in return. USRA B-Mods. There you go, Terrace Club, as all the drivers come around 1 and 2. Ready to go, in and out of 3, in and out of 4. Foot to the floor, engines roar. Here come the B-Mods. 15-lap main. Battle of the 7, 7K of Keller, 7J of Richards. Tim Powell, the 57. Yancey Shepard in 4th. And everybody makes it through 1 and 2. Problems for the 43 in early. Coming around this time again, it's going to be the 7K leading the field. That is Doug Keller. 15-lap USRA B-Mod feature race. .42 having some issues over in turn number 2. Got a tire down on the inside of the track. Doug Keller in that. Mike Igley has 12 wins in the B-Mods. Brad Smith has 9 overall. Gene Claxton has 8. Jake Richards has 6. Again, we have had 15 different feature winners in the B-Mods. Looking for a first win tonight. That is your 2013 champion from I-35 Speedway, our sister facility. See what he can do here tonight. Right now leading this one after 2 of 15. Picking up the pace again out of 4. Green flag. Keller, Richards, Powell, then Yancey Shepard in that orange 20Y. Chad Clancy in the 21C. Brad Smith just about collecting concrete in that 99. He is running in 7th. Coming out of 4. Tim Powell takes the lead. Tim Powell will lead lap number 3. Keller will fall back. Yancey Shepard, then Richards. And Tim Powell leads this one as well. This time the 21C and the 7X. 7X running on the high side of 7K, pardon me, Doug Keller on the high side, that black and gold entry. And here comes the 21C. Chad Clancy won 2 weeks ago. He is coming up on that 57 of Powell. Tim Powell out of Lansing, Kansas, Main Street Auto Body entry. That time by, little contact. Doug Keller, that 7K. Little sparking off of that concrete wall. He is the only one running that high groove. Your leaders for lap 6, it's still Powell. Oh, close, coming out of turn number 2. Everybody gathers it together. Your leaders up front, it's the 21C. Lap number 7, our third different leader. Can he make it stick? Great battle. Powell again back up front. Great battle. Powell back up in the lead for lap number 8. And here comes Smith in that 99. Still anybody's game for lap number 9. Tim Powell in that 57. Has one win in a B-Mod. Still looking for his first win in a B-Mod this year.
You better hold on because Yancey's on that top side. He's flying.
Yancey Shepard up to second. Has that top line working. Oh, and Keller all over the concrete. And he has done damage. He is done. He pulled. Nope, he stays on the track. That brings out a caution. That's what Powell needed because Yancey Shepard was on the move. Right front flat damage done on lap 9. 9 complete. Keller led the first couple laps. Tim Powell took over at lap number 3. Led from 3 to 6. Lap number 7, Chad Clancy led. Lap 8, it was Tim Powell again. And it was just getting ready to be the 20Y back into the lead. But he is able to, with that caution, Powell is able to get that number 1 spot back. Chad Clancy inside row 2 alongside that 20Y of Yancey Shepard. Still anybody's race. Anybody in the top 4 rows can win this. They've done it before. Let's see what happens tonight. Green flag, 5 to go. Out of 4, foot to the floor once more. Here comes the USRA B-Mods, hard into 1. Powell in the 57. 20Y, 4 wide through the pack. Side by side for the lead. Yancey Shepard looking for a second win this season. That orange machine on the high side. Wow, it's close. He may have it. Shepard, Powell, 21C. Here comes the 99 of Smith. Still anybody's race. They battle again as they come around for lap 12. This time the 57 of Powell has the advantage. Powell has the lead once again. Great battle. Your leaders through 3 and 4. Around for lap 13. This time by it is still Powell, but it is close. We have had 4 different leaders this race. Powell right now in the 57 and the 20Y of Yancey Shepard. Great battle. Powell started inside row 2. Shepard behind him. And Powell leads it. White flag is out. 1 to go. Yancey Shepard, a nice run on the high side. He's got the lead. Tim Powell to second. Powell diving deep down low. Lap 15, it is Yancey Shepard. Powell in second.
Car at the top of turn 2. Car at top of turn 2. Race is completed.
Wow, what a battle all the way to the end.
21C and 7J. 20 come up, 21Y come up.
Unbelievable. The 20Y
Good race, guys. Good race.
led lap 11 and led lap 15. Multiple leaders in this one. The 7K, Doug Keller led the first two. Powell led 3 through 6, and it was Chad Clancy, Powell again, then Yancey Shepard, and then Powell and Yancey Shepard at the end.
I was getting ready to say, Becky, I thought I missed a race.
Came in second in points, 6 points behind Claxton. Out of Smithville, Missouri, the Westfall GMC, Jim's Barber entry. That's the Tanner Racing American Masonry Contractors out of Smithville. Second win. How about a hand yet for the 20Y, Yancey Shepard. He picked up his first win here at Lakeside just a few weeks back. That was May 2nd. Good win tonight in Victory Lane. Win number 2 for Shepard. Yancey Shepard in Victory Lane. That is the 20Y out of Smithville. Tanner Racing, American Masonry Contractors machine. Gets everybody in there. McCarthy Auto Group winner's circle. How about a hand once again? Yancey Shepard.
Winner of the USRA B-Mods, and that would be Yancey Shepard over here on the far side. And then here in the middle, we've got the car owner, Mike Tanner. First of all, Mike, let's start with you. You got to be pretty well pleased with what's going on so far this year with this deal.
Yeah, we're pretty happy. We're having a lot of fun, and Yancey's driving his ass off for us.
Yeah, I was going to say, winning is fun, isn't it? But anyway, Yancey, we talked a little bit earlier, and, man, you had to work for this one tonight.
Yeah, you know, every lap it was just it's just unbelievable how sometimes you just have good races, but man, tonight was just unbelievably fun. Me and Junior actually didn't even start crying this time. You know, he come out, he had a smile, I'm throwing stuff, hitting my face. It was just fun. Just couldn't get any better.
Yeah. I do have to ask you, were you kind of being a little coy about that there at the end? Because it looked like on the next to the last lap you were not as fast around the top as you were on that last lap. I mean, you weren't holding back any and waiting for that last lap, were you?
Well, this one's kind of for Higley because it had been under my crawl because I gave it back to Higley later last week, and man, he is just such a great racer and everything, and I just owed it to Junior and everybody for working so hard on the car and everything. I was like, I am not giving this baby back. I'm going to knock the fence down before I give this one back. So, and plus we were having fun, and Tim had a good run, and we just hit our mark, and we did this tonight.
I was going to say, there's a couple of guys, I don't know, you couldn't have been, 2 foot off that wall?
Oh, I don't even think it was that because the whole right quarter is just ground off. But in 3 and going into 1 and 2, I mean, I seen it up there, and it's just weird how you can feel it. And that last lap, I was like, I'm gonna go for broke. So we did. But then again, Junior changed something on the car there about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I don't know if anybody noticed, but wow, this baby has woke up.
Yeah. Okay, speaking of the car, Mike, since you're the car owner, what kind of chassis are we running? And I think I know who the motor comes from, but tell me what kind of chassis that is.
Yeah, it's a jet chassis from Beatrice, Nebraska. It's a car that I won championship out here in 2011. It's just been a really good car, and Yancey really likes driving them jet cars. So, and yeah, you know where the motor comes from. All of our motors always come from the same spot.
You're telling me this is a 3-year-old car you guys are winning with?
Yeah, it's 2011 Jet. It's set for a season when I had a different car, but we drug her out and put some new sheet metal on her, and we're having fun.
I'll tell you what.
The motor's the same age.
Is it really?
Yeah, we went back to our old motor because this one will actually pick up and go. It's just weird how you go back to your old stuff, go back to ground zero and start over, and man, it's really got good.
Yeah. Well, anyway, congratulations, guys. The winner for the USRA B-Mods tonight at Lakeside, Yancey Shepard, Tanner Racing. Way to go, guys.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Goes to Dale Anderson, then Hensler. Let's see if the A.J. Wood machine, number 4, is able to continue. Looks like he is, and he will start at the tail. A.J. Wood was inside row 7, so that'll move everybody up around him. And he will start at the back. There he is, the 4. That is A.J. Wood. First night out tonight to Lakeside Speedway. 37 is Seifert alongside the 6 of Hank Thompson. 26L Anthony Whittam will be alongside the 33P of Phil Snodgrass. The 7, Marshall Jewett, the 97J, Jeff Elder. Out of 4, foot to the floor once more. Here we go. Green flag racing. USRA Stock cars racing into 1. Anderson, Seifert. Seifert down low. It is the 8 of Hensler that will lead this going into turn number 3. Almost 3 wide. Hensler. Hensler leads it, the 417 in second. Great battle with the 417 of Anderson. Trying to take the lead from the 8. Little bobble that time by Hensler. Around for lap number 2. It will be Anderson. And they continue side by side. Hensler on the high side. And that blue number 8 refusing to drop down. Likes the high side. Now through 3 and 4. He will drop to the low side. Only one up high right now is the 7 of Marshall Jewett, who runs in 5th, but has the 05. Your point leader, Brett Heater, coming up on him. Seifert, the 37, trying to look to the inside of that 417 of Anderson. Hensler, the 8. The 26L Anthony Whittam. And the 7 of Marshall Jewett, your top 5. Heater, then Smith, then the 6 of Hank Thompson, the 00. Nick Whalen started inside row 10. Whalen in that 00 has moved up to 10th and working his way up to 9th as he gets around the 97J of Elder. It's going to be close. The 37 is working his way forward. 417 of Anderson led that lap, but Seifert, who won the last 2 events, is taking the lead from Anderson. The 8 on the inside, Dean Hensler, trying to work some magic on Anderson. For lap number 6, it's Seifert. Year leaders on the backstretch, the 37. Justin Seifert started inside row 2. He's won the last 2 events. He has 3 wins overall, and he leads this one. Kevin Anderson, 417, the 8 of Hensler. Marshall Jewett, that Christie's Tasty Queen entry. Oh, and the 8 is off the pace. Dean Hensler was running up in the top 5. He is off the pace, low in turn number 4. And he is working into the grass, and we're going to continue racing. So that'll move things around a bit. Was running in the top 5. Seifert, the 37. Seifert is off the pace. Seifert is off the pace. Anderson will move up. Caution is out.
Caution is out. Caution is out.
Seifert, that 37, was leading and is off the pace and now stopped in turn number 2. Does have 1 win here at Lakeside Speedway. Anderson does have 1 win here at Lakeside Speedway in that 417. Now came a couple years ago. Looking for first win this season at 417. Kevin Anderson. Here we go out of 4. Put to the floor once more. Green flag. And look at him go into 1. Anderson to the inside. Whittam, the 26L. Marshall Jewett, that red number 7 on the high side, the 56 of Smith. Don't count out Heater in the 05. He's your point leader. Around for lap number 10. Great battle, top 5 together. And a couple others together. Oh, up into the wall, the double O of Whalen. Double O, right front flat is taking him out. He was started 10th, was up in the top 5 at one point. Now you're top 5 in turn 4. Coming around for lap 12, it's the 26C. Anthony Whittam, the 26L, pardon me, Whittam. Anderson, top 5 are close. Anderson again on the high side. Great battle, 3 wide for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Don't give Heater room, he'll take advantage of it. It is the 26L leading this one in a good battle. Anthony Whittam out of Kansas. Oh, and Anderson's into the wall at a 2. That'll put him back to 5th. Lap 14. Whittam, Smith, Heater, Marshall, Jewett, then the 417 of Anderson. Incredible battle all the way through. 26L, Anthony Whittam, trying to hold on. A first win this season. Lap 15, it is Whittam. Heater in 2nd. Smith. What a battle all the way to the end. He took over at lap number 12. And the 26L Anthony Whittam will get a first win this season. We have had we've had 68 different feature winners in the stock car division. This will be winner number 69 in the stock cars. A first win. Rooster's Rod Shop, win number 1. Did it in grand style. We had 4 different leaders in the USRA stock car division. Running one of those USRA stock car bodies. Rooster's Rod Shop on board with him. Fast Lane Engines. Sawyer Chassis. Feature win number 1. We have now had 6 different winners in the USRA stock cars this season. And he's climbing out. How about a hand for Anthony Whittam? What a battle all the way to the end. Once again, the stock car division proving to be a very tough class. McCarthy Auto Group Winners Circle. A first career victory. USRA stock cars, a tough class. We have had 3 first-time winners this season in USRA stock cars. Jim Powell, Tom Schmidt, and tonight, Anthony Whittam. The 26L started inside row 3. Started the race in 4th. Worked his way forward up to 2nd at lap 10. Took over the lead at lap 12. And in victory lane, taking home some hardware. Once again, a hand, Anthony Whittam.
We got the USRA Stock Car winner here at Lakeside tonight, Anthony Whittam. Anthony, first career win here at Lakeside Speedway. Man, you got to be pleased with that. And I mean, it wasn't no easy deal either.
Yeah, we totaled the car a couple weeks ago, and we finished up about 10 o'clock last night.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm super happy with all my people that helped me, and Derek and my dad and Lee and Clay County Rebuilders and Fastlane Engines. And without them guys and my wife and Heather, without them guys, I wouldn't be able to race. I owe everything to them people.
You know, I think you kind of been working up to this because, man, you've been up in the top 5 several times, it seems like, here through the season. And things just played out tonight. Of course, Seifert went out hitting the wall. I think something in the rear end because there was oil all over the wheel. And then I think somebody else, Anderson, dropped out. I mean, that's still not taking anything away from you. I mean, you still had some guys to run with there.
Yeah, there is not a slow car out here at Lakeside.
Yeah.
All the stock car guys are just crazy fast, and Seifert and Heater and Anderson. I mean, you don't draw easy heats or easy races out here.
You do not.
Yeah, you got to earn them all. And tonight was just my night, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, working on this chassis. Tell me about the chassis and who's making the motors. I think it was Fastlane. You already mentioned them, but
Fastlane's making the motors, and they always will. And I love my buddy Ray and everybody at the machine shop. It's a Terminator chassis. Mark Elliott built the car, and we drove to Iowa last year to pick it up. And, I love the car.
Answer me this now. Is he one of them IMCA guys that's probably been doing that for a zillion years, or is this a whole different deal with this USRA now?
Yeah, Elliott works at Victory, but he's the one that merged Harris and Terminator together, so they're real big into the IMCA stuff, and we just kind of brought one and made it USRA. There ain't a whole lot of difference except, you know, little engines.
Yeah, that's what I say, man. Going out of state again for another one of them winning cars. Of course, I don't know. There may not be anybody around here that's building them, but anyway, them guys up in Iowa, they know what they're doing.
Yeah, they race. You know, we work the race as a hobby. They live to race. That's all they do. So yeah, they run 3 or 4 nights a week, and that's just a life to them. And I went up there, and the guy made me a real good deal on it, and I come back, and it was absolutely nothing. Sam blessed it, and put a lot of work into it. And Nick Newton did the interior and hung the body, and my dad and Lee and Derek, and you know, especially the people at Clay County and Valley Pub and Patio and AutoZone. Rooster's Rod Shop, they got me some tires, Liberty Transmission, all them guys, and they take really good care of me.
I might add one thing to this now. Anthony did the driving. He left himself out of that because I know, man, that's got to be a tough deal. Like I say, a lot of competition.
Yeah, races are won in the garage. Maintenance. My dad's a stickler about maintenance. A lot of times I don't want to do it, but I understand why now. I work on my car every night. There's always something to do.
What's that saying? You got to finish first. I don't know what it is. You know what I mean.
You got to finish. Shit.
We'll get it.
Yeah, I'll get it someday. To finish first you got to finish.
There you go.
There we go.
Thank you very much. Anyway, once again, folks, the winner for the USRA Stock Cars at Lakeside Speedway. First win, Anthony Whittam. Way to go, Anthony.
Thank you. I appreciate it, and I can't say enough to all my help.
Our point leader and defending champion out of Perry, Kansas, the Butler Muffler and Auto Repair entry, inside row 1. He's alongside the 34, Mark Schaffman. Schaffman out of Edwardsville, the Shane Roach Concrete and Construction entry. Outside row 1, Tim Carrick, the 1K McCarthy Auto Group machine. Alongside the 99H of Trevor Hunt, the 15-year-old out of Kearney. Integra Shocks, Kaiser Manufacturing. Darren Fuquay in the 87, the big-time bail bonds entry inside row 3. Alongside that 7J, Justin Johnson out of Gardner, the 4-star Lawns McCarthy Auto entry. Row 4, the 59, Jared Steens Out of Maryville, the A&M Green Power entry alongside the 68, Kerry Davis. Kerry Davis out of Parkville, the Van Autoplex, L&L Construction, Weston Tobacco entry. Tyler Schmidt, the 66T, the 05, Tom Grist, scheduled row 5. Terry Bruner, the 8T, the 30 at Dalton Kirk. Our parade lap this time, green flag skyward. As the stars and cars roll out of 4, let's get on our feet. Hoot and holler, give a big wave. Wave to your favorite car, favorite color, favorite number, favorite driver. Here we go. USRA A-Mods. USRA A-Mods, 8-lap heats. They will have a 10-lap B and a 25-lap main. Our final A main of the night, Heritage Tractors Night at the Races. Our point leader coming in tonight, Nick Bittinger in that 3B. West Star Development, Pennington Seed Amdro. Perry Bar and Grill. Bittinger inside row 1. Out of 4, foot to the floor, engines roar. Here they come, USRA A-Mods. Our 4th and final feature tonight. 3 wide, hold on to it, 23B. Mark Botts keeps it going. We continue. Bittinger, Carrick, Schaffman, Fuquay. Followed by the 99 of Smith.
44, you have a right front left.
Thank you. 99 Trevor Hunt, the 99H. There he is in 4th. Caution comes out. 44 Marcus Burnt. Marcus Burnt is in early. That 99H, I apologize, that is Trevor Hunt. Trevor Hunt in the 99H. Out of Kearney, the 15-year-old won Heat 3. Integra Shocks, Kaiser Manufacturing, Rod End Supply, AutoZone on board with him. He is currently up in 4th. Trevor Hunt picked up a first career victory May 2nd. Last week, it was Terry Schultz in victory lane in the 90. He is not here tonight. See who it's going to be tonight. 3B, your point leader and defending champion, has wins in both Grand Nationals and your modifieds. Was your 2008 Grand National champion as well. That is Nick Bittinger. Green flag out of 4. Bittinger, Carrick, Schaffman, and then Hunt. Lead them into turn number 1. 66T, Tyler Schmidt, trying to run the extreme bottom of 1 and 2. 3 wide into 3. Around for lap number 3. It'll be Bittinger, Schaffman, Carrick. And a spin over at turn number 2. Keep it fired going. Come on. Nope. Kevin McGinnis in the 17 brings out the caution over at turn 1 and 2. Well, that'll move things around a little bit. Then the 66T of Schmidt, 99H of Hunt, and the 68 of Davis. Dalton Kirk in the 30 alongside the 59 of Steens. Johnson the 7J, the 8T, Terry Bruner. The 05, Tom Grist alongside the 8. That is the other 8, Mark Hoover. Way up high this time, brings it down. Bittinger. All kinds of excitement right at the start. Battle for position throughout the field. Around for lap number 4. Nope, caution comes out. AT Terry Brunner in the 17K of Kevin McGinnis. Contact over in turn 3 and 4. $17K. Kevin McGinnis and the 8T. USRA A-Mods. 25 lap A. This is yellow number 5 so far, I think. And we have a whole 3 laps complete. 25 lap main.
Yeah, I think he is too.
Green flag. Well, let's see how far we can make it this time. Bittinger, the 3B, Schaffman, the 34, the 1K of Carrick. 3 wide for 4th, 5th, and 6th. It is Schmidt in the 66T up to 4th. Lap number 4. Side by side for second, Carrick. Alongside Schaffman in the 34. Completing lap number 5. Caution out again. And a spin over in turn number 1 and 2. Nick Bittinger at a Perry, Kansas, Butler's Muffler and Auto Repair entry. Green flag. Man, they are all the way into the grass in turn number 4 tonight. Mark Schaffman in a 34 looking for a first win this season. A-Mods continue. Bittinger, Schaffman, Trevor Hunt, Carrick. Carrick running up high in that 1K. See if he can make any forward progress on that 99H of Hunt. Around for lap number 8. So the 30 of Dalton Kirk and the 68 of Kerry Davis both had to restart at the back for kicking out a tire and bringing out a caution. Let's see what they can do as this race continues. And they try to work their way forward. Everybody chasing your leader, that 3B of Nick Bittinger. Bittinger and Schaffman running that same line down low, coming out of 4. 99H up high. It's Trevor Hunt, as is the 1K of Carrick. Carrick now has company with the 87 of Fuquay. Right there with him. 59 of Steens. 66T working his way back up as well. That's Tyler Schmidt. Another one of those cars that had to restart at the tail for kicking out a tire, bringing out a caution. Behind him, that 7J of Johnson, Dalton Kirk the 30. Then the 68 of Davis has gotten around the 05 of Grist and the 8 of Mark Hoover. Leader into 1 and 2, coming up on slower traffic. We're coming around for lap number 14. Leader out of 4. Coming up on side-by-side traffic, year leader, that 3B. 15 of 25 complete. 42 lets the field go by, drops to the inside. We're able to continue. Leader out of 4, the 3B. Carrick, the 1K, and the 87 of Fuquay. Battle around one of the lap cars. 23B, Mark Botts, his first time out to Lakeside. Later on the front stretch, Mark Schapp in the 34 and the 99, H. Trevor Hunt. They exchange places. Lap 18. Your leader, 3B. Trevor Hunt up to second. Schaffman in third. Carrick, followed by the 87. Nineteen of 25 complete. Continues to work his way around traffic. But lap traffic is bunching up the field. Your leaders coming through turn number 4.
20 laps, Terry. We got 20 laps.
Great battle. Lap traffic playing a factor. Lap 21 this time by. Your leader has cleared some of the slower cars. Nick Bittinger has led every lap. Schaffman back to second. Hunt right there. Carrick, 87 of Fuquay. Great battle behind them as well. Leader out of 4. Coming up on 12th place, the 3B of Bittinger. 22 of 25 complete. White flag next time by. Bittinger has cleared himself a lap traffic. Schaffman to 34, big push. White flag for Bittinger. Fuquay has gotten around the 1K of Carrick. Davis is around the 30 of Kirk. Checkered flag, Bittinger. Whoa!
Tire coming apart on the foot, Carter.
Tire pieces all over the front stretch.
3B, you're the winner, earning 34.99, 1 and 87 to the tech area. Thanks, guys.
Great battle at the end. Bittinger still able to hold everybody off. Schaffman in second, the 99H. Trevor Hunt, Carrick in the 1K, 87. Fuquay, your top 5. So far, Nick Bittinger, the only repeat winner in the USRA A-Mods. And he has a third win. We've had 7 different feature winners. The Butler's entry, the 3B, your point leader, defending champion, also your 2008 Grand National champion, out of Perry, Kansas. Butler's Muffler and Auto Repair, West Star Development, Pennington Seed, Amdro, Perry, Bar and Grill. How about a hand for that 3B, Nick Bittinger? McCarthy, Auto Group, Victory Lane. A third win of the season. Trying for back-to-back championships, Bittinger in that 3B. Oh, look, Neiman Fencing on board with him as well. One of several sponsors helping him motor forward. McCarthy Auto Group winner's circle. Here comes the rest of the crew. Ran a good race. Here comes the crew to congratulate him. Once again, how about a hand for Nick Bittinger? Our winners tonight, Nick Bittinger in USRA A-Mods. USRA B-Mods was Yancey Shepard. Anthony Whittam, a first win in the stock cars. Tim Shields wins in the Grand Nationals. And in Victory Lane, Nick Bittinger. Heritage Tractor Night at the Races. Like to thank them for their support of Lakeside Speedway. Like to thank you as well for coming out. Hope everybody could join us again 1 week from tonight right here at Lakeside. Don't forget also, tomorrow night, make sure to join us at our sister facility, I-35. My name is Bob Libby on behalf of the staff here at Lakeside. Thank you for coming out tonight. Have a safe trip home. Like to see you again 1 week from tonight right here at Lakeside.
We've got the winner of the USRA A-Mods here tonight, Nick Bittinger. Nick, kind of go back to last week a little bit. Actually, like we were just talking about, traffic kind of played a role in both of them. Last week it cost you, and I think maybe this week it helped you.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago it cost me a race, and this week it won me a race. So I'll take it anyway.
And those yellow flags, that it just had to be crazy. I mean, well, I guess I shouldn't say anything because I'm not out there driving, but I can't believe they don't miss those tires. But I guess everybody was trying to get as low on the track as they could. Is that what the deal was tonight?
Oh, yeah. All the grip was down low, so everybody's hugging the tires the best they can. And really, early in the race like that, I don't mind a couple cautions because then it kind of gives you a chance to try a couple things. If you want to do something different, you can kind of give it a little bit of a try. So really, they don't bother me that much. Now, after 4 or 5 of them there, it was kind of getting old. But
I was going to say, in some of those first cautions too, it seemed like boom, you just pulled right out and got away from them.
Yeah.
In every restart. But then as the yellows went on, I don't know if they were figuring out what you were doing because you were going way up against the cushion and then diving down across the corner. Mm-hmm. And I don't know whether they were trying to jump the start or what.
Yeah, I probably wasn't changing it up enough. I probably should have done something a little bit different every time. And it worked, and so I just stuck with it.
Now, toward the end, it looked like Schaffman did kind of give you a look there. I mean, did you actually get to see him at all, or was he get that close?
No, I never saw him or anything. I knew they had to have been there. I really didn't feel like we were that good. So the whole time I was looking for somebody on the outside or the inside and listening, and fortunately I didn't see anybody.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you didn't think it was good because it sure looked pretty good to me. Because really, I don't think you were challenged through the whole race, but once again, another great win by you guys out here. I don't know, what have you got now, 3 this year?
3 this year, yeah.
First driver, I think, to have 3 in the A-Mod class. So.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, long season yet, but congratulations on this one.
Thank you.